I thought it might be interesting for you to see a slightly different way of how I work with the idea of the body. It's not about the ballet, but I still use the body to tell the story. And when I do what you might call a real painting on a canvas, not just a drawing, this is the way I work. And this is, I call this just in my head, I haven't decided, it's not finished. It's called support system. And that means, you know, somebody helping somebody else. But what I do is I take pieces of canvas and put them on my drawing, which I draw on the canvas. And then I can work with that to kind of pull them off, put them back on, you can see bits of charcoal here and there, and just work it up with color and so on. And this I thought I'd show you because it's like it's an unfinished drawing, like the ballet people that you saw, but it's just out of my head. And you can see I've kind of got it laid out, but it's not finished at all. And what I'm trying to do is work it out so that I get that feeling of hunched over and kind of thinking, but looking out in a different direction. And so that's what I'm working. You can see I use the eraser a lot because I make a whole lot of mistakes. And if something's wrong, well, I just erase it and I put something that I think looks better in. And to start a piece, particularly, well, always, if it's out of my head, I'm not looking at work that I've, sketched or anything. I close my eyes, I put on some music, or my earphones, close my eyes, and I put my hands like this on the piece of paper, figure out where it is so I don't draw over here, piece of charcoal, and I just make marks that kind of go along with the music. And when I've finished with that, I decide, okay, what can I do with that? How can I make that into a painting or a drawing? How can I make that work? And maybe I'll begin to see things in it. Maybe I'll see ribs. Maybe I'll see a knee or a leg. Maybe I'll see, a great big tummy. Maybe I'll see a shoulder and an arm and a back. And that's kind of how, and then I say, no, that doesn't work. I'll erase that. And I work into it and into it until finally I get something that's recognizable. So you might try that if you don't know what to do. Just shut your eyes and make marks on the paper. And maybe it'll get you going.